Hi guys, Olamide is here again. Welcome to Yellow Digital Hub, and today I'm not alone. I'm with Jite Omare. Yeah, I got that right. And Jite is a freelancer on Upwork who has earned over $30,000. Yeah, you get that right. Over the last 3 years, and she's going to be telling us how to make money on Upwork. And this is 2021. You want to make money on Upwork or create different side hustles for yourself, and Upwork is one which I need to make money on. So before we go right into it, if this is your first time on Yellow Digital Hub and you're yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button just below this video and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we share another exciting video. So without further ado, let's get to know Jite and how to make money on Upwork. Okay. So Jite, welcome to Yellow Digital Hub, and we're going to learn from you today. But first, we'd like to know, how do I get started as a freelancer?
Well, hi guys, since this is my own introduction.
So tell us about yourself.
I'm Jite Omare, as she mentioned. I have been freelancing for, let's say, 5 years actually. But on Upwork, it's been 3 years. And to get started as a freelancer, for me, it started with a skill. You must have a skill. And I think it was in 2015. Then I knew some web development, WordPress sort of things, So I was looking for how to make money, and I went to Google. Google will always give you links, ideas. So I got signed up on freelancer.com, but scam everywhere. At freelancer.com, scam followed me. And then that's like, because I always had writing as a passion. So I was already writing fiction from when I was in secondary school. So I decided, okay, let me try and monetize that. And then I got some writing jobs from freelancer.com, but after writing, all of them will take your work, no payment. So still searching for where would be more trusted and I could get my money, sort of playing around, I know. So I found out about Upwork and People Per Hour, and then I got registered on both of them, and that was really how I started making money from those freelancing platforms.
Okay, so let's talk about scam. You said you got scammed on Freelancer.
Yeah.
So why didn't you think you were going to get scammed on Upwork? Why did you decide to go ahead to try Upwork?
Well, even if you are scammed once, you still see success stories online. So you try to say, okay, how would I go about this to ensure that this doesn't happen to me again? Okay. So for Upwork, I think one of their rules is not going outside Upwork to discuss payments, or I think recently they even updated their terms and conditions that you cannot give your contact details to a client until they hire you. So if you do that, they could, suspend you. And so I did learn. There are certain things I will not mention, but I learned from
the hard way.
The hard way, yes.
Okay.
So given that, I realized, okay, I can't go outside Upwork, and maybe this would help. And well, my first client, she paid.
No, hold on. We'll get there. But I want to ask, how did you get started on Upwork? Because I don't want us to go right into your first client's pain. I mean, you tried Upwork. Did you get a job on your first try? Because I mean, a lot of people who talk about freelancing, make it look so easy. I mean, I've tried. I'm on Upwork, and I know how hard it is to get your first job. Even your second job. So how did you get your first job on Upwork?
Well, I think to get the first job, it's a combination of grace, prayer, and working hard. Okay. Because I would say
grace, prayer, and hard work.
Because I think those three things worked for me. Okay. That was just it for me.
Did you fast?
Well, but those three things worked for me. Okay. To get accepted, which is one thing many people have issues with. They register on Upwork. Upwork would not accept them. For me, I had to try some testing. So first thing is Upwork does not want the platform to be saturated. They don't want more freelancers than jobs available. So there are going to be areas where they will not accept more people if they believe. For example, if you look at some jobs that I've seen on Upwork, let's say they're looking for a WordPress person. Within let's say 1 minute, you'd have seen like 50 proposals. So that's a situation they are trying to avoid. And well, some people would say, coming from a third world country, there are also some restrictions. Like if you register for the same category, and let's say in the US, they might accept you, but Nigeria, so you need to first look at the categories that are saturated. If that's where your skill is, it would even be hard for you to get a job, even if you are lucky enough to be accepted. So there are many articles online on Upwork's top 20 skills. I think some of them are around programming, like C++, Java. Then for content, digital marketing skills are some among them. So those kind of things you can apply. Then also look at places that there'll be very few freelancers in. For example, for me, what worked was I think civil engineering. There were some jobs that period when I applied, but there were not enough freelancers available to apply for them. So when I added that, because at that time I had like friends around me that were civil engineers, so I just like, even if I get the job, I'll pass it on to them. So when I added that to my profile, because I was rejected first, I did everything optimization, wrote a very great description, even wrote, because I had a WordPress site I was already posting things on as at then, placed all of those things, but I was rejected like twice until I went to read up on stuff, and seeing that civil engineering at that point, they needed people, I added that to my list of skills. And I was accepted immediately. So you need to look at the skills they need. You can just Google might answer you, and sometimes you can look at the list of skills on Upwork and just think, which one do you think there'll be fewer people on Upwork for?
Just for you to get
accepted. Because if your area is not where they're accepting people now, there's no going in for you. But again, think if your skill is somewhere that there already be so many people, it will still not help you. You will need to learn get other skills to be able to get jobs.
And that brings me to the next question about specialization. So, I mean, you're a writer, you're an SEO expert. At what point did you think it was necessary for you to specialize? And why did you think it was very important for you to specialize? And of what importance is specialization to a freelancer on Upwork and other platforms?
Well, to be a freelancer is very important. For example, if you are specialized in, let's say you're in digital marketing, but you're specialized in, let's say, healthcare digital marketing, you are more likely to get a job from a client that's looking for a writer in, let's say they are into dental digital marketing. Let's say that they're a digital marketing agency for dental businesses, and all your jobs are in healthcare. You are more likely to get that job than someone that is just a great copywriter. They are looking for people that understand what they do. So it's important that you specialize. For me, I did not necessarily pick one niche. What I did was I took out certain niches I do not want to work in. For example, even if you offer a huge money for me to work in, write travel articles, I don't enjoy it. That's me personally. So there are certain things you need to choose.
So even they pay you $1 million.
Well, I may hire people then, but me doing it personally, I did it once and I realized I didn't like it. So the business I love working with though are around what I have done before, like web development companies, and I still do a bit of healthcare because growing up I was working a lot with my mom and she's into that. So you need to choose. You must not choose one, but at least what you choose should be few. Trying to maybe 1 to 3 that you are very good at. Even if you are not good at, read up about how to market or how to work in that area. You cannot just say, for example, if you want to do programming, you cannot say you're programming for everything. You understand that there are languages.
Of course.
Choose where you want to be. And when you specialize in that, it's even better for you. You get better at your skill. That's just the truth.
Okay, so how do I know what to specialize in?
First thing, is it profitable? There are a list of skills that I think Upwork releases this list every year, list of their top 20 in terms of earnings, in terms of need. So you need to look at all kind of things. Is it profitable? I've seen some articles. They said from I think 2021, jobs increased and decreased. There are certain jobs that were decreasing, like administrative earnings there, but for data science, jobs around technology, they said over 85 million, I think, job opportunities between now and I think the next 5 years. So let's look at those areas that you know the job will grow. I mean, look, last year, Corona, many people could not work, but jobs that you could do from home, like marketing jobs, they still had the opportunity to work.
Yes.
So you need to look at things that would still be profitable regardless of that one. Then 2, can you do it? Do you have the skill to do it? You cannot just choose it because something is profitable, choose to do it when you don't know anything about it. So if you don't, go and learn it. But if you are learning and you realize you don't like this thing, don't force yourself into something you don't like.
Because of money.
I'm telling you, because you'll be frustrated. And you will not, when you're frustrated, you cannot deliver a great result.
True.
That's just it.
Okay, so that's a wrap on our first episode with Jite. So watch out for the second part of this video where we're going to be talking about how to search for jobs on Upwork. So, Jite, what do you say? Tell them to subscribe to the YouTube
channel.
Subscribe.
The button is below this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel.
And watch out for the next video on how to search for jobs on Upwork. So yes, Jite and Alamide saying bye for now.